All right, man. Someone's got to come out and say this, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to come out here and say this. This dude is overrated, man. I'm gonna say it again. Eddie Reynoso is over fucking rated. All right, man. This was. Let me tell you something, man. Like, I'm not gonna go in too much on Valdez. Okay, I'm gonna say that for tomorrow night's show. Make sure y'all there. If you're not subscribed to me or D Style Boxing, make sure you do that so you can see the show tomorrow. Spanish causing panic. 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. We are Wheelchair John. What's going on, man? Look, man, I got to say it, man. And this is something that I've been talking about it for a little bit, but I haven't officially come out and said it yet. But hey, Rod, what's going on, bro? This is the concerns I had with Andy Ruiz going over to the Reynoso camp. These were the concerns that I had, Uh, other than Canelo, what's he done, man? What has Reynoso done? Now the thing is this: I'm not gonna say just because I say he's overrated, that doesn't mean I'm saying that he's fucking trash and that we need to get rid of him. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I think he's just overrated. I think people have think he's better at training fighters than what he really is. You know what I'm saying? Ray, what's going on? That's just my opinion on it, man. I think it showed a lot tonight, man. This was a bad job of coaching by Reynoso tonight with Valdez. Now, Valdez did get the stoppage. Um, I felt like I don't think it was. How do I say it, man? I think he was getting a lot of bad advice, and Valdez went to his old ways to get the W tonight. Um, I mean, it was pretty obvious that the dude couldn't stop the left hand of Valdez. I mean, he was landing left hooks to the body, left hooks up top all night. He hurt him more than a few times tonight with the left hook. Um, Velez had no inside game. I mean, he's just telling him, move, and things like that. Like, I mean, come on, man. It's so obvious. You need to tell him, look, go on the inside and let your left hooks go on this dude. Okay? He can't fight on the inside. He wants to stay at mid range. Get into his chest, hit him with some short uppercuts, short hooks. The fight could have ended a lot earlier, I think, man. But this dude's got him out there playing around, moving around the ring like he's Muhammad Ali or something, man. Like, that's not Oscar Valdez, man. He was supposed to go down there with the Reynoso camp to learn how to be a more slicker, more defensive guy, man. I'm not seeing that, man. He has not looked good since he's been down there, man. It's not a good matchup. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. I mean, this thing almost ruined my night, man. I'm out here chilling, watching the fights, enjoying a little flame pit right here. And then, man, this was man, Reynoso, man, I'm telling you, man, look, these are the concerns I had with Ruiz going down there. I mean, look at Ryan Garcia. I mean, we always see he's always had the fast hands and, the things like that. I mean, he knocks out Fonseca in one round, which is, I mean, he was supposed to knock Fonseca out. That's what he's supposed to do with Fonseca. The Duno fight, again, that was a good performance. I'll give him that. People were saying he was ducking Duno and things like that. And man, he still got his chin up in the air, man. Garcia still got his chin up in the air. They haven't fixed that yet. Just like they haven't fixed Valdez's defensive problems, which is what he was supposed to do. I mean, look, I honestly believe, and I see my boy D Style, Chicano Prophet. What's going on, guys? I agree with what you said, D Style, on Twitter during the fight, where you said that Canelo would be Canelo without um, Reynoso. I believe that too, man. I do believe that. But man, he's getting exposed, man. I don't think he's that good. I never thought he was that good, man. I'm not seeing the things that they said he was supposed to improve on, man. I'm not seeing it. I still think he's gonna beat Burchell. I know some of you might think I'm crazy, but I still think he beats him, man. I do. He's gonna have to go back to the old Valdez though to do that. What they're teaching him down there in the Reynoso camp, it's not working, man. And I knew some of you Canelo fans are gonna come over here hating. I'm hating. It's the truth, man. What's he done with anybody besides Canelo, man? He's done a great job with Canelo. I didn't say it's not like I'm saying he's not doing a good job with Canelo. He's done a great job with Canelo. But anybody else, I mean, I'm not seeing it, man. Not seeing it, man. With all that being said, I still think that Valdez, was winning the fight. Velez was, that dude was big in there tonight, man. He looked like he was at least 15 pounds heavier. I mean, he looked a lot bigger than Valdez tonight. He's hitting Valdez with a lot of low blows. I'm surprised they didn't take away a point earlier than they did. He hit him low at least 3-4 times before they took the point. But Paul, I want you to explain something to me, man. How am I hating, bro? Just because I said he's overrated? I'm not saying he's trash. I just said he's overrated. I think he's better than you think he is, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's fucking garbage and that we need to take him and throw him into this fire and he's trash, like what I'm saying is the guy's not as good as you guys think. He's done good things with one fighter and that's it. I mean, Valdez been with him, 3 fights now? I have not seen a difference in him, man. I have not seen improvements, man. If anything, it almost looks like he's kind of digressed a little bit, I agree, wheelchair man John. Freddie Roach is overrated too. Not seeing it, man. Not seeing it with this dude. Valdez, he's gonna have to go back. He has to go back to the old Valdez in order to beat Burchell, man. If he tries to move around the ring like he was doing for most of the night tonight, I don't think it's gonna end well for him, man. He has to do what he does best, and that's be offensive in there, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not that good, man. He's just not that good. And I don't know how anybody can't agree with that. The proof's in the pudding, man. No, we haven't seen Ruiz yet. We haven't seen what Ruiz looks like with him. And I'm very anxious to see how this works out for Andy Ruiz. But again, Ryan Garcia still has his chin up in the air. They haven't got him to put that chin down. He's going to get clipped, man, if he keeps going in there like that. He's going to get clipped. And Valdez is looking uncomfortable as shit trying to fight like Canelo, or they're trying to teach him the Canelo way. I don't know what it is, man, but Valdez is Valdez, man. I agree with Tim Bradley. Valdez is Valdez. Canelo is Canelo, man. You can't turn him into Canelo. He's not Canelo. Okay? Valdez is a guy that could go in there, man. He's very good, man. Very good. I mean, he can throw every punch. He can hit you with every punch in the book. He had his problems defensively. He had his issues on the defensive side, but they were supposed to fix that. Right or wrong. I mean, isn't that why he went down there with those dudes? He's supposed to fix that. I haven't seen it, man. I haven't seen it. I mean, Valdez's left hook, I seen it right away, man. The left hook was finding a home regularly. I don't know why they didn't just tell him, look, man, get close to this dude and let him go. Let those hooks go. He hurt him a couple times to the body with a couple of left hooks. He dropped him 2 times, I think, both on left hooks. I don't know, man. He's giving him terrible advice in the corner, man. Terrible. Even Bradley was saying, I guess he's the cut man also. He wasn't even doing anything about the swelling, man. You know? I don't get it, man. Think I might have hurt Noah Paul's feelings. Look, man, just because he trains your boy, man, don't mean that you got to put on your Canelo blinders, man. All right, it's obvious, man. He's not as good as you guys think he is, man. Sure, he's had success with Canelo, but I honestly think that that would have happened with anybody. I really do. But I say if anybody had a bad performance tonight, it was Reynoso. He had a terrible performance tonight, man. Yeah. What's this? Be patient. I don't understand that. This dude was there to be knocked out, man. And that's why I was saying it on Twitter. Valdez gonna stop him tonight. And he did get the stoppage in the very last round. But I felt like that the fight could have ended in round 5. I think it was the 5th round where he hurt him, but it was kind of late in the round. But um, yeah, he came out the next round being patient. I feel like the dude was still hurt. He's not really he's not really turning over his punches either. I've seen a lot of slapping being done with by Valdez, especially on the left hook. And again, the left hook was fucking money tonight, man. Anybody could see that. Fucking Stevie Wonder could have been there and saw that. You know what I'm saying? BFTV in the house. What's going on, man? No, Paul, bro. I think you're being a little too emotional, bro. Look at the title. I said it's overrated. And I never said anybody thinks he's the best. I just said he's not as good as people think. That's what overrated means. Doesn't mean that he's not a good trainer. I just think that people think that he's better than what he is. That's what I think. And until I see it besides with another fighter besides Canelo, then I'm gonna keep this same. I'm gonna keep on his motherfucking head until I see something. I think the old Oscar Valdez, before he went to Reynoso's camp, would have beat this dude easily tonight. He's in there trying to move around the ring, things like that. That's not the way, man. That's not his strength, man. If you want to teach him head movement and shit like that, that's fine. That's different. But to teach him to move around the ring, like I said, like a Muhammad Ali moving around the ring, like that's not gonna work for Valdez, man. It's hella obvious at this point, man. It's hella obvious. Right, A-Rod. I agree with this comment. Canelo's a different kind of animal. Reynoso needs to find each fighter's style or areas of exactly. He's trying to train them all like Canelo, or at least Valdez is. And they're two different fighters, man. Two different fighters. I still think he beats Burchell. I know some of y'all think I'm crazy. I still think he beats it. I just think he's better, man. I think he's better. No, Paul, come on, bro. You got to stop making excuses, man. You see it, bro. You see it. You see it, man. I don't think he's that good, man. He's worked out good for your boy Canelo, though. You know what I'm saying? He works out. He's working out good for him, and that's a good thing, man. They've won a lot of belts. They've made a lot of money. Canelo's the biggest star in the sport right now. They've done a lot of good things for him, man, and that combination has worked out good. But Valdez, Garcia, and we'll see with Ruiz. We'll see what happens, man. But as of right now, man, I'm not impressed with what's going on down there. You know, I know everybody's saying that, but I think you guys are forgetting something, man. Burchell was in there with some fucking bum in his last fight. Some dude had like 13 losses, bro. That was not a good. That was not a very good performance by Burchell. I think honestly, I think Valdez looked a little bit better in this fight. He's just getting a lot of bad advice from his corner. That's what I think. Should just went with his instincts, man. Went back to the old Valdez. This fight would have been a lot easier for him, I think, because Velez had, man, he don't want to fight on the inside at all. You know what I'm saying? He did not want to fight on the inside at all. And Reynoso got this dude moving around the ring. For what? That's exactly where this dude wants him. He's got the longer reach. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make any sense, man. Doesn't make any sense to me. I disagree with you guys, man. D Style, BFTV, Chicano. I still think Valdez beats him, bro. I do. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'll come back and eat my crow, man. I got no problem with that. But I just think he's better, man. I really do. I just think he's a better fighter. Life and death. Ah, you doing too much now, bro. I felt he won the fight easily. Sure, he got hit, more than people wanted to see him get hit. But hey, this is boxing, man. You gotta get in there. You gotta go in there and get touched every now and then. I just felt he looked uncomfortable at times because of what his trainer was telling him what to do. His trainer was telling him to do that. I don't know that. No, Paul. I don't know that. I'm not. I don't have any inside contacts with them. I don't know that. I hope that they hear the criticism that came out tonight, not just from me. I doubt they'll hear any. I doubt they run across this video, but they got to be hearing what guys like Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley were saying on TV tonight. They're not giving him, man. He's not giving him the right advice. They're trying to turn him into something that he's not. They're literally taking away from his strengths. You know, there's different ways to avoid getting hit than to just use your legs and move around the ring. Some guys can't do that. Some guys aren't good at that. Teach them to slip more on the inside, move your head, go up and underneath shots. You don't have to just move away to avoid punches. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. And I'm sticking to my pick, man. I'm sticking with Valdez. And I'm gonna go more in on it tomorrow night for sure. Like I said, I don't want to give everything away right now on what I think because we're gonna talk about it tomorrow in the Spanish causing panic. But you guys gotta admit, man, Velez, he was at least 15 pounds. Man, he looked a lot heavier than Valdez tonight. A lot bigger. Obviously, he was a lot taller, had the longer reach, but I'm talking about his weight. He looked like he rehydrated a lot, man. And he still hurt him. He hurt him multiple times, man. Dropped him multiple times. Stopped him. Stopped him, bro. I think you guys are just going a little too hard on Valdez, man. Considering the fact that he's in there battling with his trainer, they're trying to teach him they're trying to make him a fighter that he's just not. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible, man. That's terrible. I'm just saying, man. Reynoso, overrated, man. He's overrated. Could he? Could Could my thoughts on him change? Absolutely. He's got a few more guys to work with. He's got Ryan Garcia. We'll see how Garcia does if he ever fights Luke Campbell. If that thing ever gets done, we'll see how he does against Luke Campbell. We'll see what the strategy is, what the game plan is against Luke Campbell. If they come in there with the right game plan and they train right, you know, my thoughts could change. But as of right now, I'm saying it. He's not that good. Okay? He's not that good. He's just not that good. And that's not true, bro. I just think he's better. I just think Valdez is better. That's just my opinion, though. Could be wrong, could be right. We'll see when the fight happens. You know what I'm saying? We'll see when the fight happens. I think you guys are wrong, man. I do. But we'll see. I just think Valdez is a lot quicker. I think his punches are a lot shorter. He's got to improve on his defense, though, for sure. But again, he was in there with a guy, again, who was, I'm thinking he was at least 15 pounds heavier tonight. And he took a lot of clean shots from him. And I never seen Valdez bothered by anything. He was getting hit low a lot, but I never seen him bothered by anything. I didn't see a moment where I thought he was gonna go down or anything like that. And look at his power showed up, bro. His power showed up. Y'all not talking about that. See? Y'all not talking about that. When he went back to his old style, got into this dude's chest, started ripping him hooks. Hey, Velez didn't want none of that, bro. You saw what happened. Them legs were like jello. He was in there like this, doing the stanky leg every time he got hit with a clean left hook. You know what I'm saying? But those are just my quick thoughts, man, on Eddy Reynoso. I just don't think he's as good as most of you guys think, man. I just don't. And he hasn't proven it. He's done good things with Canelo, but that's it, man. That is it. And we'll talk about this tomorrow night for sure. You know what I'm saying? Right, Chicano Prophet. I think that would be the case. He would still be as good as he is without them. I believe that. I truly believe that, man. He's tough. That's a great point, Nopal. He's tough, man. You guys forget he fought with a broken jaw against Scott Quigg. Still got the win. No, I think that was more. No. I think that was more your guy last time he fought D-Style. He's supposed to get that dude out of there in 3 rounds. Some dude with 13 losses had no business going 6 rounds with Burchell, man. No business. And he could have stopped him in that 6th round a lot earlier. He's getting terrible advice from Eddy Reynoso. Be patient, be patient. For what? That dude's there. He's there to get hit. You know what I'm saying? But this is Wolfpack, baby. Wolfpack style. And the Wolfpack got a win tonight. And we're going to see, man, when HCP Hollywood goes against HCP Wolfpack, Valdez versus Burchell. We're going to find out, man. We're going to find out. Life or death. Oh, boy, you crazy, man. I love you, though. But you crazy, man. That was hardly life or death, bro. But I'm going to go ahead and check out, man. It's getting late around here. I'm going to watch my Giants, man. Preseason. It's almost time for the season to start. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go watch the rest of this game to play in the Oakland A's. So I'm going to get up out of here. But make sure you guys check us out tomorrow night, man. 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern. Hispanics Causing Panic, man. And this is one half of the Hispanics Causing Panic. G-Funk, Wolfpack style, baby. I'm out. See you tomorrow.